Hi, high performer. I so love seeing you here. Today, my friend, we are going to talk about how you can exchange stress, feelings of anxiety and overwhelm for calm and inner peace. This is Maria Linden, mentor and high performance coach, helping you to reach success and fulfillment. Today's topic then, the calm and inner peace strategy. I am going to walk you through this one because this one will really help you to make much better decisions, to handle challenges with greater joy and ease, and to really just excel your performance and your results. So, step number one in the strategy is for you to create clarity about the things that actually gives you this experience of feeling calm, of experiencing inner peace. And what you will do in this first step is, of course, that you will make a list of things that make you experience these things, that puts you in a state of feeling calm and experiencing inner peace. And this can, of course, be places, but hopefully it's, for example, situations. It could be mantras, it could be music, songs, it could be different feelings and experiences and activities. So just make a list of this. And step number two is for you then to actually start to establish a habit of selecting at least one of these things that you will do on a regular basis. And my suggestion for you is that you start with some sort of morning practice. This one could take 1 minute or 2 minutes or an hour, but no matter, even if it's just 1 or 2 minutes. This could be, of course, a guided meditation, or it could be, for example, a morning dance or something. But just select one of these things on your list that will be easy for you to do throughout the day, anytime, and where you don't need, for example, other people or certain circumstances. Okay. And what I would also like to advise you here is that you can actually use what I call an anchor. So you can also identify a situation where you have experienced this feeling of calm and inner peace. And then you will return to these feelings. You will use it as an anchor in order for you to put yourself in this right state. Once you come back to this place of alignment and calm and inner peace, everything else will be much more easy to handle. Okay, so that is the first thing. So the morning practice, I would say, is the most important part here in your process. Then I would suggest, once you have established your morning practice, that you actually add one also section that is, for example, either at lunchtime or in the afternoons. It's almost like you are returning to this balance and this inner peace. It's almost like you are just realigning, or you are just like strengthening up this again, okay? So that is the next part. And what you can also do is, of course, that you can actually also add one thing later on also before you go to bed. So in the evenings, you actually calm your nervous system and you can go to sleep and get a much better sleep and recovery. So that is actually the most important thing here. And the third step here that I want to add is also that it's going to be situations that show up during the day that you did not expect or could plan for. And here it is also good that you have some sort of emergency plan, or you can just call it, for example, just like, I don't know, like a secret weapon. So you can just bring this up if you all of a sudden it's like you're gonna have to go in there and present something, or all of a sudden a problem shows up and you have to deal with this. What is really great here is that you also have a secret weapon for these situations that make you and allow you in that moment to come back to calm and inner peace. And this, my friend, could, for example, be something physical, something you do with your breathing, for example, a specific sort of breathing, or it could be, for example, a movement. So it could be something where you actually just return to your body instead of being stuck in your head, because the fears and the stress is usually caused by you being either in the present, either in the past or in the future. But when you're doing something with your body in that moment, you will come back to the present moment. So this could be something just like a certain type of movement that you do. And you can just go into the office bathroom or somewhere, but you can do it very easily, and then you come back to this feeling of just like, okay, calm inner peace, I've got this. So there you have it, my friend, the calm and inner peace strategy, and where I'll be walking you through the 3 steps for you to actually set this up. Let us now summarize what we have been talking about in today's training. So, when you want to change your stress and your anxiety and all of these things, you can use a calm and inner peace strategy. And here are the 3 steps when you want to really set this up and be able to handle these situations, both prevent them and also handle them when they come up. The first step is for you to make a list and identify when you are feeling calm, when you are experiencing inner peace, when you are feeling that you are in alignment, when you can really just deal with things with just calm and ease and clarity. So make a list of all these things. Don't hold back, just make a long list of it, okay? And from this list then you will select at least one of these things. And as step number 2 now, you will start to establish a morning habit where you actually experience this, where you actually do this activity. And the easiest thing I would say is to use, for example, a guided meditation or something, for example, something physical. Or it could also be you returning to a memory where you have actually experienced this feeling, so you tap into it to use this as an emotional anchor. This is what you do, and you can also, as the next step, once you have established the morning habit, this is the most important part. Next, you can also add one section that is, for example, 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes later on in that day, hopefully at a specific time, so you make it a habit. And then also later on, once you have established this part in your routine, you can also add, for example, the section where you do this in the evening before going to sleep. So these are the most important things, because this will help you to really strengthen up this alignment, this calm, this inner peace, and just make it a habit. As the third and last step here in the process is also that you need to have a secret weapon that you can just use in situations that you couldn't really plan for. So this could be, for example, doing something physical that just changes your breathing, that changes your posture, that makes you come back to the present moment by being present in your body. And once again, this could be 1 minute, my friend. So I really hope that you like this tip and that you're gonna start using it, because it's gonna make a huge difference in your life and also in your work and in your business. And also, if you like this tip, my friend, if you like this video, make sure also you go to www.lindenmaria.com and sign up for my newsletter, because that way I will be able to send you my latest video, so with trainings just like this one. Plus also some special gifts and secrets and bonuses that I only share with you in email. With all my heart, may this serve you. And remember this, you have the power to create miracles in your life and in your business.